Okay, this is a Henry amplifier. This used to be I believe, a Henry 2K Classic, 80 through 10 meters, but it has been modified with a pair of 8877s. And you can see down here we still have the original tank circuit, and we've got two shiny new 8877s in there. And the front panel looks just like the standard Henry 2K, but in the power supply, I'll get back here and take a look. Had some pretty good updates. You can see the transformer is pretty big. It's I don't know that that's a Peter doll, but it looks like one. I suspect that it is. And after rectification, we've got 4,500 volts. And by the size of that transformer, I would say it's probably good for about 2 amps. And we've had a time delay relay installed here to prevent keying the amplifier until about 90 seconds has elapsed, prevent damage to the tubes. And what we're going to do next is to power the amplifier up and give you a demonstration of just exactly how much power output this thing will do. Okay, we're back with the Henry, and the time delay now has kicked in, and we're in standby. When the time delay times out, none of these lights are lit up. When the time delay times out, the standby light will come on, or if it's in operate, the power light will be on. One thing that has been changed is the switch that is normally either CW or SSB has been changed to either turn the plate voltage on or off, and right now the CW position is actually off, and we're not showing any plate voltage. Let's turn the plate voltage on, and you can see we're running about 4,400 volts of plate voltage. Of course, nothing on the current because we're not keyed rather, and we're in standby. We'll just go ahead and put this meter switch in the grid current position. Alright, before we actually drive the amp, let's just take a look and see exactly how much power we're going to be driving it with. We're using a TS930, and this 930 is set up for about 150 watts, or close to it. So, we've got a peak reading watt meter. Let's just check our power drive. We've got a 250 watt slug. So, looks like we're just a shade under 150 watts of drive. Let's see. There we go. Now we're ready to actually drive the amplifier. Let's change the slug, because obviously 250 watts is not enough. So we can get it out of here. Now we're going to go to a 5,000 watt slug. Going to take a look at it. Now the amplifier, put the amplifier in operate. Okay. Now when we drive it, we'll be seeing the full output of the amp. Now I've already actually pre-tuned the amp, so we're just going to see what it will do, and it's already tuned up for about maximum. There you go. It looks like about, let's see, this is a 5,000 watt slug. So if you look on this meter, the 40 is 4,000 watts. So we're at about 3,600 watts from the amp with probably about 140 watts drive. Now let's take a look at the meters on the amp. here. If I can keep from moving it around. Plate current's about 0.7 amps. Now this is pulsing, and that's a average reading meter, so pulses are actually higher than that. The meter just can't show it, and on the grid, see, it's barely moving. Now, of course, the question will arise, well, you're driving it with 150 watts. What would happen if you drove it with 200? Well, it would put out more power. Actually, it would probably put out around 5,000 watts with 200 watts of drive, but I don't have the 200 watts available for this particular radio, and really that's pushing it pretty hard. So, but it will do it. It'll do about 5. So that's the Henry 2K that has been converted to a pair of 8877s, and it is for sale on QTH.com. And thanks for watching.